Hi Carrie, hi Cody. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I'm Shreya and this is my partner Xiaoyan. We went through your financial information and we're here to show you where you're doing great, where you can make few small changes, and in the end, we'll give you guys a few recommendations that's going to make a big difference in your financial future. Let's start with where you stand today. Right now, your combined net worth is about $90,000, which is a solid foundation. You both earn around $167,000 a year, but almost all of it is going towards your expenses. That only leaves us with $280 savings per year. So while your earnings are strong, but almost all of your income is being spent, which limits how quickly you can build your savings for the future goals. Okay, so your liquidity ratio is about 0.36 months, which basically means that if you lost your income, you could only cover your expenses for 10 days. So ideally, we want this to be 3 to 6 months. So this is an area where we need attention. Your asset to debt ratio looks great at 3.5. It means that you own 3 times more than what you owe. So that is a healthy sign. And your debt payments to income ratio is only 7.6%, far below the 20% safety limits. So your debts are manageable. The takeaway here is that you're in a good position overall, but the low liquidity is a red flag. We checked how affordable your mortgage would be if interest rates went up. So at 7.34%, your monthly payment would be around $5,355, and your housing cost could take up about 38% of your income, which is still within the safe range. So that's good news, but if the rates rises or your income changes, things could get a little tighter. That's why it's important to build some extra savings. Okay, so let's talk about the in-person course you're thinking about. Besides the potential $12,000 income, you should also consider the expenses and the cost involved with it, like tuition, materials, commuting time, transportation expenses, stuff like that. So once you get a rough idea of those numbers, you'll get a better sense of how long it might take to break even and the overall return makes sense to you or not. So if you can share more details later, I'll be happy to help you look out those numbers more closely.
Hi Carrie, hi Cody. So my partner Shreya just to help you to walk you through about your financial situation. And now I'm going to go over some recommendations that are going to help you to move closer to your goals. So first of all is debt management. You currently have $14,500 balance in your credit card at 18% interest rate. So this is a really high interest rate. So and since you are only paying the minimum payment at $450 per month, and which means that most of your payment is actually going toward to your interest, not your principal. And this will slow down your progress. So we total have 2 recommendations. First of all, switch to a lower interest rate credit card. You need to pay off your debt as soon as possible. So the second one is, if it's possible, increase your monthly payment to around $900. With that change, you should be able to clear the debt in about 1.5 years. So secondly, we notice the balance of your checking account is quite low, which means that you don't have too much liquid asset. So it's very important to build an emergency fund to cover at least 3 to 6 months expenses. And Cody, you take TTC to work and Carrie, she walks bikes to work, which means the car is not really essential day to day. You can consider to sell your car, which is worth about $19,000. And also you can save at least $1,020 from your car cost and your car insurance monthly. So it's gonna help you to build your emergency fund. For the last part is about your future home down payment. You will need $185,000 in 5 years. Currently, you are saving $1,000 per month to your TFSA account. So you will reach about $120,000 in 5 years, which is not going to be enough. To close the gap, we suggest you to increase your TFSA saving monthly to at least $1,982. And also, you should continue contributing your RSP account so you can use the home buyer's plan later when you're ready to buy your future home. That's basically everything for today. I will email you the full financial report with all the details later. Take your time to review it, and if you have any question or if you want to talk about it further, please contact me and Shreya anytime. We are always here to help you. Thank you.